Today we are coming to you from a brand new campground and we want to show you everything they have to offer.
Hey y'all, we're Jimmy and Lisa with FindUsCamping.
And if you've been here with us before, thanks for coming back. We're glad to have you. And if you've never been here with us before, thanks for joining us. We're also equally as happy that you are here.
Well, I don't think any of them's ever been here before.
Okay, well maybe not here because this is a brand new campground that just opened a little over a month ago. So maybe a couple of you have been here, but the chances of a lot of you being here are pretty slim.
Now you might have been here before because this was a campground and they leveled it to create this brand new campground. So maybe you have been here before. But before we get in this video, everybody always asks what our favorite location is to camp. And you guys all have known what Lisa's has been, and everybody asks, do we have different spots? For us, I think it's all about temperature.
Yeah.
And we love Colorado, we love Montana, and we love those areas out west, but
I don't like the snow. So I don't like to be out there when it's cold outside. So in the winter months, I'd rather be somewhere where it's warm. And
today is no exception to that rule.
Near the water is also good. And near clear water that you can see your feet is also good. But I don't mean to go on a cruise somewhere because it also needs to be somewhere we can take the RV.
Now today is the 2nd or 3rd of December and I'm sweating again because it's 83 or 84 degrees. So
it's not too bad under the shade, and there is a bit of a breeze, so that makes it tolerable.
So where are we?
We're in the Florida Keys, of course.
That's her favorite place to go. She's dying to come out here in the summertime, but I'm still afraid to come out here in the summertime.
You never know till you try it.
But I think this time of the year is not too bad. Today is a warm day. So the brand new campground we're at today is?
It is the Sun Outdoors on Sugarloaf Key. And they just opened, I think,
October.
Beginning to mid-October. It is a blue water property, so those of you that know us and go join us at our campouts, we do a lot of blue water properties. So we came down here to check it out, to get some photos and stuff for them, and to share with you all what the draw is to this campground and what they have to offer.
First of all, the biggest draw is we're 12 or 13 miles from Key West.
Yes.
So that's a pretty good draw.
That's amazing in and of itself that it's that close to Key West.
And we found out just the other day, and we haven't taken it, and we probably won't take it because this is near the end of our week here, but we did find out that there is a bus that stops at the end of this road that will take you into Key West too.
It is my understanding in talking to some of the locals that that isn't a very expensive option, which makes it great.
It's not a really fast option.
The only thing I've heard complaint-wise is that it's a slow ride because it makes lots of stops. But if the two of us were looking to go down to Key West for the evening and drink and enjoy ourselves and not want to drive home,
because we did check Uber and Lyft and it's $60 one way.
That would be a good option if you weren't in a hurry to get back. So I don't know. We might check into that and get some numbers and put in there for you. Fill in the blanks because I just don't know.
So what we're going to do today is we're going to take you around this brand new, beautiful, laid out campground and show you some of the amenities they have here. Now this isn't a huge campground.
It is a small campground, but they have a lot of amenities here, guys. And in my opinion, it was laid out well. The common areas and that kind of thing, and some of the amenities they have are really cool.
And we're sitting underneath one of these nice tiki huts right here, and we found out the other day, we didn't know, that it doesn't leak.
Yeah, I mean, I've always seen these when we're in Florida and wondered, how much water comes through, and I was told no, the water doesn't come through. So we could talk about that. So they do have a variety of sites here, right? The one we are under, this is a cabana site, so the pad for your RV is over here. The cabana is here with a table, 4 chairs, and then this little, glider, Adirondack glider for 2 is out there. So that is one site option. Then they have, you can probably see across the way here, some pull-through sites. Those pull-through sites, the same pad, only it's a pull-through with the same table and 4 chairs instead of the gliders. They have 2 of the lounge chairs like you would have at a pool that you can, lay the back down. And then if you look way over there, and I'm sure Jimmy will put some pictures on, we are in a back-end site over there up against the water. So the water here, all those sites that back up to the water, there used to be a rock quarry. So that's where they got the rock to build a lot of the bridges coming into the key. So that's kind of a cool fun fact.
So it's not clear water like she really loves.
No,
but
however, it's actually green. And if you're familiar and you've ever seen a rock quarry that they have then filled back in with water, it has that green tint to it. That's not algae or whatever.
we know
It's
that
just,
because our Sticks and Bricks is right across the street from a rock quarry.
It's just the water. It's about 30 feet deep, and there's the agitators, I don't know what they call them, to keep the water
aerators,
moving.
agitators.
Yeah, they have those over there. So you're not supposed to swim in the water, but you can paddle board. Wow.
Or kayak. She have no problem. So
Or
paddle board or
kayak.
kayak out there.
So yeah, those are options. And if you want to come here and you're not an RVer, or if you're an RVer and you have a friend or family member that wants to come that doesn't have an RV, they have cabins here too that are really cute. And I think all of them have water on one side or the other. So the lake, I guess, is probably, maybe, I don't know, the rock quarry that's now full of water is on one side, and then on the other sides it's very shallow water. Some of it is deep enough to kayak in, but it's not deep enough for like big boats to get in. So if you can get into that with a kayak or paddleboard, you can, check that out.
Of course, you guys can't see it, but behind you,
like
the camera,
literally across the street.
There's water there. So there's water here and water right there. So we are right in the middle of some water. So right behind the camera is some of the most amazing sunsets at night too.
Beautiful. And then the sunrise is over here on this side.
Yep. So we can see the sunrise there and the sunset there in one day. That's one of the best things. If you guys follow us, I'm not the biggest Florida Keys fan because to me it's too warm for me. But I do like to see that you can see the sunrise and the sunset all in the same day without flying from the east coast to west coast to really see them.
And I just like being near the water. Anywhere like a tropical is more my speed. So I enjoy the nice breeze, get in the shade if it's too hot.
She even had a little tan going on out here in December, whatever it is.
Have the water nearby. And you can fish over there too. So there are some fish in that water.
So we're going to take you guys around a little bit so you can see all the amenities here and see some of the neat things they got going on. And I think you're going to really enjoy this as much as we did. We've been here for a week so far, and Lisa said last night, she said, I think I could stay here longer.
Yeah, if we didn't have another obligation, I could definitely stay here longer. But, there's always next year though.
So let's go check it out.
Let's go.
So right now we are at one of our first stops in this brand new campground. It's going to be
a tiki hut, I think is what they called it.
I'm going to call it a community area because this is where we would, at our campouts, and you guys know we do 4, 5, 6 campouts a year, we would all be hanging out underneath this tiki cup thing right here.
This would be an awesome place to hang.
Yes.
But so that has a roof, as you can probably see, so it's covered. So if it were to rain, no worries. If it's not going to rain, there's a huge area outside. But what's cool, it's not open yet.
Well, hold on. And you can probably hear, maybe be able to see back here, I don't know, but there are some people sitting back here right now watching the football game.
There's like 5 TVs in that hut. So, they've been up here a couple times and watched games since we've been here. Just kind of a community impromptu. Everybody comes in and watches the game, brings snacks and whatever.
So what's going to be really cool once it gets there, the game days are going to be even better. When?
You can see probably right
here, over there,
over my head, there's a little Airstream that is going to be a food and beverage truck. So they will have alcoholic, I think margarita slushies is what they said. But they have like a slushie machine that's going to have multiple flavors. They're going to have, I think, beers on tap and other drinks. They will also have food like pizzas, I think chicken fingers, stuff like that. No gourmet meal, but game day food. So then you can just come up and watch the game and grab your snack right there from the food truck. So that'll be awesome.
That's not completely open yet because you're still waiting on all the permits and stuff. Hopefully they'll have that ready before like Super Bowl Sunday when this place will be jamming.
I would say it would be ready by then. But you know how it is when you're waiting on permits for things, they don't always go as smoothly as you would hope.
So can you imagine sitting underneath this in the Florida Keys, watching the Super Bowl?
I mean, even if it's not game day, and even if it wasn't one of our campouts, if you were here with friends and you wanted to just come up and get in the shade, watch a game or watch some TV, maybe even a movie with the kids, and eat dinner. You could bring your food up because there's all kinds of high top and low top chairs and tables and chairs in there, and it's covered. It's out of the weather, it's shady, and even if it's raining, you're dry.
We've been in there for a couple nights, and it's been amazing in there. We actually did our live there a couple days ago. So
we did, and it was a good time.
It was a neat area. So right behind us, we're going to turn the camera around so you guys can see it. Is the next place here that's pretty cool.
So just outside of the tiki hut, but it's this AstroTurf area, just a hangout area for people to enjoy any time of the day, but it's even more special at night. About y'all, I love a campfire. I hate my hair and clothes smelling like the campfire. And we do have several friends that have the little gas fire pits that they carry around with them, and they are awesome. But then you're just stuck at your site with the people that you're with.
So you no longer need that anymore with this.
Right, because stuck at your site might be great, but if it's just you, maybe you want to socialize. So I know you can see some of the chairs in the background. There's chairs all around this. This is a gas fire pit. At night, it's a great area to come and sit and just hang out with your fellow campers. People that you've met since you've been here, or maybe we met some people the other night that we hadn't met. And then we will stay in touch with them when they leave, but we met them hanging out here around the fire. So cool place.
You guys know we're all about building the RV community, and this helps build that RV community.
It's a huge area here. And it's got like the AstroTurf, so no shoes required. You can probably see in the back, our next stop will be at the pool, and there's something pretty cool about the pool here too.
So now we're at a pretty cool place, or hot place, whichever it is outside.
It's the pool.
And the good thing about this pool is it is regulated at 85 degrees all the time.
So if it's one of those cool days we were talking about earlier, it'll be heated to 85. But if it's one of these hot days like it is today, it'll be cooled to 85. So you can't control the weather on the outside of the pool. However, you can control the water inside, which to us is a great amenity because there's nothing worse than being somewhere that the pool is so cold nobody wants to get in it.
So I haven't really seen many of them that was cold, but I have seen many heated ones. So 85 degrees, guys, all year. And we'll step aside so you can check it out.
Among other things that are here that are at your disposal that can be rented are bicycles, but I want to take you in here and show you something really cool. We don't travel with pets anymore, but for those of you that do, they have a cool dog washing station. It says pet washing, so I guess you could do whatever. Stairs that lead up to it. The bottom is padded with a rubber mat so the dogs won't slip. And it's very much like a self-serve car wash. So you just turn the dial to rinse, for soap, and everything's included. So it's already got its own shampoo and stuff in it. And then when you're done, you can bring them over here. And just like at the groomers, you hook them up and there's a dryer. So it really is a true pet wash and dry station. How cool is that? So there are of course men's and ladies, but these are the new bathroom / shower houses. So for example, this is the handicap. It's a restroom and a shower all in one. And then behind me, this side are the bathrooms, this side are the showers. They have the rainfall shower faucets, lots of water pressure and lots of hot water. You beat me inside. Did you show them all the cool stuff outside?
I did not, but I am soaking up the air conditioner though.
So there's a table for 4. I think I called them gliders earlier. Seats for 2 Adirondacks that are like rockers. And this particular cabin has an amazing sunset view. So hopefully he'll put some footage in so you can check that out. I think these cabins are super cool. They all sleep 4. So immediately when I walked in, I wasn't sure how that worked because here's this large king size bed. And let's just talk about that for a minute. There's a huge closet behind Jimmy. And then this is the bathroom area. So just the curtain to shut the bathroom off. There is a full-size shower, a huge vanity, and a separate bathroom area. So still everybody can have their privacy. And then at this end, I guess this would be your living room. There is a nice couch that folds out, so that would be your additional 2 sleeping some little stools to sit on, a desk, and a large TV. So whether you're like Jimmy, and after a long day being in the heat, you want to just kick back and maybe watch the football game, or you want to sit outside on the deck and soak up the views, you can do that. But let me not forget that in the morning, there's a cute little coffee bar over here. So it has your coffee pot, your microwave, coffee is supplied, small fridge and cabinet. And so also with all the seating that I mentioned outside, I don't know if I mentioned there's also a charcoal grill out there. So maybe you've been out fishing, or maybe you've just picked up some groceries and you want to throw something on the grill. That is an option as well. All right, let's go check out my favorite part. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you, the cabins are pet friendly. I'm in such a hurry to go show you. You're gonna love it, come on. So this is quite possibly the favorite, or a close runner-up to my favorite place at this park. There's all kinds of different things that make this such a cool area. Let's just go show you some of them. So what I love about this area in particular is right now it's like 4:30-ish, and there's lounge chairs, hammocks, gliders, more hammocks. And the reason I mentioned the time is because this time of day is the time most people are wanting to crash and just chill for a minute. And I can see there's like 6 seating areas or hammocks that are in the shade. Then there's more further down the trail that are in the full sun. So if you just want to relax, whether you want the sun or the shade, it's a great place to do it in the afternoon or even at night. But then there's some more fun stuff down here. Let's continue down the trail. It does say no swimming, but if you're a fisherman or maybe you just want to sit by the water, they have this great area out here to just come and hang out. There's benches every so often going down this whole walkway, and at night the edges of the walkway are lit up, so if you want to sit out here in the evening or even once it got dark, it'd be a cool place to just relax. So this is another area further down the path where there's lounge chairs, there is seating under these little cabanas, so if you want to come down here and have a picnic lunch or play games, and there's even cornhole boards down here, but again, sun and shade. So this would be a great place to sit and eat. There's a grill right across the sidewalk, or they left the bags for the cornhole boards right here. The boards are right there, so you could sit and eat and enjoy some cornhole while you're waiting. For rent here at the end of the sidewalk, there is a lounge area down there. You don't have to rent that, but if you wanted to rent paddle boards or kayaks, they are here, and the life preservers and the paddles are in the box there, and you just take them out and they have the coolest little kayak launch. So you just get in it and push your way out.
To start the rebuilding of life, and I can feel the sun from within.
This is that rock quarry area we were talking about earlier, where it's just, I think they call it a lake. That's why the water's green again, because it's in the rock quarry. But all your stuff is here, or if you have your own kayak or paddleboard and you want to launch, they still have the launch here for you to use. So this is one of my favorite top of the list places at the park. These are Aquabanas. So they're basically like little floating pavilions or floating picnic areas. So you sit in them, your feet go in the water, there's the table in the middle, the cushion around the back. The only rule is no shoes, but it's basically, it's like a trampoline on the water. So you can see why it's so cool, right? Whether you want to just sit and relax, and then there's a little area in the middle that you can get in and swim. So you could bring the kids and hang out and eat, and you could swim a little bit in that center part, but I just think it's the coolest thing. If you've seen them before, maybe you don't, but we'd never seen them, so I thought it was super cool.
So wow, is this amazing campground or what?
It is amazing, and bonus, it's in the Florida Keys.
Her favorite place, duh.
Before we go catch the amazing sunset that we want to show you that you can see from that corner of the
Because it's
campground.
coming down pretty quick.
It is coming down. Before we go catch that, we do want to take a minute to talk about the fact that this is a property that is managed by Blue Water Development, who is one of the sponsors of our crawl for 2024.
So if you haven't heard of the crawl, you've got to watch her. You've got to go to our website, check out the crawl, check out the other campouts and stuff that we're going to be doing.
Right, so we're going to be stopping on our cross-country tour at a couple of different places and doing some campouts, and we're hoping that some of you can join us there, because we've had all our stuff out on the East Coast, and let's be real, everybody doesn't live on the East Coast, so hopefully we'll get a chance to meet some of you that we've never met before. So we want you to check that out, and we want you to know that Blue Water is one of the sponsors there. They're the ones that turned us onto this place, which is also a really cool place.
If you happen to come here, please let the manager Tim know. Tim has been great for us.
Yes,
this
Tim
week
is amazing.
being here. He has showed us everything we needed to do, answered all of our questions that we've needed to get this video to you guys.
Yes.
So if you come here, make sure you tell Tim that you saw our video. Tell him hi. He's just a great guy. So I think you guys are going to really enjoy him. He is one of those, we were just talking to him a few minutes ago. He is one of those park managers that are in the park.
He's very present in the park, and he's helping people do everything, which speaks volumes. To us, it's always important. I don't need the park manager to hold my hand all the time, but it is nice to see a park manager who is involved and is in tune with what's going on in his park.
Absolutely.
And is working hard to make things perfect for everyone.
Making it right for you guys.
Yes.
That's his goal. He is an RVer too. We just checked out his map on the side of his camper. He's been to almost every state but 4 or 5. So he is an RVer just like us. So he gets it.
He does
understands.
get it. He is amazing, and kudos to him, and kudos to Sun and Blue Water for having him as the manager here at the park, because he's amazing. But we also wanted to tell you, if you're enjoying these campground tours that we do, please stick around, subscribe,
Give
like,
us those thumbs up.
do all the things, because we're going to continue to make more of these, and if it's something you're enjoying, we don't want you to miss any of them.
And we're getting ready to go see the sunset. So until the next time you guys find us
Camping?
chasing sunsets in the Florida Keys.
In the Florida Keys. Safe travels, y'all.